Hello, greetings, wonderful viewers, wherever you are. Welcome to Atlantic TV, the home of TV novels. As always, we are located in the little smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia, and our studios also here at West Coast Region, Farato, Komosar. My name is Bakary Manneh, fondly called Big Sam, the host of this program called Exclusive Interview. As you know, you've been following us. We bring people of all walks of life, associations, people in politics, sports, just to know about them and what they are doing. And like I said, it also brings the narrative to change the narrative. And then, yeah, I mean, let's try to explore. So once again, this is Gambia and this is Atlantic TV in the studios right here in Farato. Today, on the exclusive interview, I host dynamic youths who are definitely trying to preserve the culture, their origin, wherever they come from. And I'm very happy that today to welcome on the exclusive interview a group or the youth group called Gambia Balanta Youth Development Association, acronym BIDA. Well, BIDA are here in the studio today to talk to you, to talk to our viewers, to talk to the Balanta and the other communities about their upcoming cultural exhibition coming up. And this is coming up on June 13 at Presentation Nursing School in Brikama, Jamisa. Well, we'll bring you more on that and then we will talk about associations, etc. First, on my right, I have my dear gentleman. You're welcome to Atlantic TV and you can introduce yourself.
Okay, good afternoon to our viewers out there. I am Modi Jack, and I'm from Sanyan, representing BIDA, that is the Gambia Balanta Youth Development Association, as their vice president.
Okay, in other language?
Um, Ngaba sumna halalte wila kane ya baya bambako Atlantic TV ñina ka Bia Fadin ñina ka Modi Jack Sanya Nangiante at ñina ka vice president the Gambia Balanta Youth Development.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jack. And on my left is my good friend, Gunners. Can you zoom this? The champions, not London forever. We will sing that song for you later on in the program. And that's it. And that's my good friend right here. Yes, your name.
Thank you so much. It's really a pleasure to be here at Atlantic TV. I go by the names John Mayo. I'm the president of the Gambia Balanta Youth for Development Association.
Thank you. In the other language?
Yeah, Nidun, Yermong Din, Dang Din, or Swan Din, Mayo, Bendina Nubu, cooking Rase, Balanda Kani Gambia Nubu. Is your brother Delom John Mayo, Balandrol Youth Sol, la presidente de la Natal Fijan, from Samia Fonyami, Minnesota Lewolom, Colchoti, Sijam.
Aparakabake, Mayo, and of course, Mr. Jack, thank you very much, gentlemen. And of course, we have extra two that are coming up at the break. Once again, like I said, congratulations to all the Arsenal fans. He remind me, so we are not London forever. Keep the faith, and here we're going. In fact, also, I would like to extend a special happy birthday greetings to my good friend and my good youth, that is Usman Bojang, aka Chris Goldfinger Gambia. Happy birthday to you, Chris, and many, many good returns. All right, yes, the force. You introduced it, but this time we need to know who the vice president is. Who is Mr. Jack? Tell us a little bit about Mr. Jack. A little bit about you so that the Balantas and the viewers will know.
Okay, I am Modi Jack, as I said earlier, and I'm from Sanyan. My profession is teaching. I'm teaching in Busumala Farah Annex. So basically, that is few about me. Comme mbafo kanyami ngoleng ndele Modi Jakti, bisa badrin Sanyan ne, numbe karandiro la Bala Farah. So telfana mu balantol jang mimbe gambe jang mimbe sabatrin gambe jang kele la vice president momang ku jamal so ngalan kacha ko no kacha la bakel
Ne kachala wala. Abarakaba mayo se fute fana ma mayo awulu tamintula minto domandi rompuru la mo lañ masala jumal be diam kay.
So, Yalam, you know, Malbadi Mayo, Gamelante, Jabali Almbota Birkam, Uluta Volto, Katadam for Jomabali and Sude, Katadam for another playback Volto for Division Auto. BJ passed through the hotel school, Dohoke Industry. So sifla into entrepreneurship, into agriculture, doing my own private.
Wow, awesome. That's beautiful, huh? Yeah, because Nico, John Mayo Brikaman is surrounding. He's a footballer. In fact, for me personally, I know him from. My cameraman was saying something. So this is Nimu Kitty contingent.
Kitty contingent.
Okay, I do no problem. You are kitty for the sabota kitty. Well, that's important. Okay, now we have the president and the vice president. Let's get into the program itself. John, I'll start with you as the president. Can you tell us about BIDA, the Gambia Balanta Youth Development Association? How does it come? Tell us about it. In any language you prefer.
I'm content about Balanta Youth for Development Association. BIDA. Nga formle because funding keli ajele kom janne bari man kafuno nyokan andung balantol la ku mantara ka kitmandi muna mantara ka kitmandi because be man la nyokan so the moment man la nyokan pour nga tano nyato nga fendol ke miyala na ado anin ka nyokala mutaka nyolong be nasala baka be tula kuma so wala na eko alngana ni association of form ifajela dol funding kel enseignant mutano nga nyoma koy miya minube karankuol to fajala nga wol sembentu ya la nga career development program wol nafi mona fo basse wonan dula be to mol kana ya aten balantol be Gambia jam donc o fanan kele mbota ji nga football o fanan ke nina sport committee mi ala o fanan pour ka balantol be nafi bankoto be congrès di la jara soma disi yawi ko fanan kele nga mamman wala pour ka je mole balantol e nyokala mutandi nga na nyokan formula to make sure all of us to unite and come under one umbrella. Because ndol nyimuna sioldi nketa nyawanya ndol mu balantoldi fo faw. So nte bolano nte talano si doto betula balanta yal. Bola nanko bula fanan kana adol kitimandi. Because mi fon yat nanga kala muta kom balanta joma balbije sainteng dola
Mayo nga camera jibe se camera sorry to but we want you to because they are mole camera ni jibe face the camera yeah okay
nga kala muta ko na mo joma balbije sainteng dol safo si dula Kenya sabati dula Kenya ka mol soundi ila tara dulal to ani ila sio nyinga ka mufle mba fula mobility on tribe base because balanta joma sai kafuta si dol le kan so na nyinga impact ba soto miya na biringa nyinga fofo balanta dol bi na yafa mbuka fenje balantol kam min soto miya le ba fula balantol bi la kam dol fana se nga nyamina I feel proud mom dol mu nyinati so wala nan ka nyina fe na pour na mol salon kon dol mu nyinati momo you know ye we so de ko rasul momo bota dulal do tay pour ka no dula jube ka kitmande tarajang ko momo ka ke nyami amanke ko tribalism boti kolom ko bota dami dol fana lafta ko le kitmande mo le alon dol mu nyinati
man ko kon
ya mu yalati so yani mo le kitmande kan pour ka make so benga na kambe nyin dunga e balantol ku killing balantol min bebe Gambia ani na balanta dialect sol be mi yalo ida balanta manelom bucha balanta naka balanta brase bun tohe nyakara ay biele na fe under one umbrella so mi anna nga nyimbe nga nyikol be achieve no because be kambenta len sonda nyoma andu nga balanta yala je as the umbrella the biggest body so mole puska ka je balantol fanan you know nga kusoro mi yalo dingol kuma sama ite filino la chosano la ni ada ku juma ballo
yeah any other language
wondu bo benta nugo min sanda mahalem ko anda wingene katni bina programme bam Gambia balanta nugo kani al kolchoba al tura ba welba buwane wedni ba hala hal tenk bita yantini ko bin halem ka boding balanta halem yantini so wonna ga dusna nyin halem bala ba mada yan naftu ko ba ab sin kultura you know seeing nyiri ban chosan ba ko kultura ba nyan turu mada wedna ke Gambia soma mundu tu dale mada wedna brasi balanta kani Gambia nubu wobne o tem wobne ko kultura ba te kultura ba ko kultura wedna ka undang ya mundu tu mada wonbi ka.
Thank you very much Mayo come follow ngom bari labanta men mom VB ja yes the same question I mean we want to know why and something.
Yeah, in short, what the president was saying, Um, BIDA is an association that was formed basically to bring all the Balanta youths together in order to empower them. Like some are into different walks of life, and we have seen that in terms of support, it becomes so much challenging. So how can we come together in order to find a way to support each other? So BIDA came up with that idea to unite all the Balanta youths together in order to support them in terms of their education by providing a career counseling programs or career day sort of to sensitize our own people and which career path they should use, and also in terms of entrepreneurship. So these are things that we do in order to help our volunteer youths out there. And also there are sport programs that we organize, like the Balanta sport tournament that recently happened. And thanks to Jara Soma for being the champion. We will say congratulations once again.
Yeah.
They were the champions of the third edition of the Balanta Youth Football competition.
Congratulations.
So our culture is also coming because we have also seen the need for us to have a cultural exhibition where we will show out our own culture, because someone without a culture, it has no way of identifying where the person is. So the need for us to have this cultural exhibition is for us to know our culture, one, and to learn how to use some of these cultural things or ideas within our community, because we all live in our community. So person with a sense of cultural heritage will be able to know where he or she will
Need
go
to preserve it.
Yeah, and yeah, there is need for preservation.
Yeah.
So this is the essence of why we're organizing this cultural event for all the Balantas, even if you're not Balanta. But then if you support diversity, we welcome you to our event so that we can come together.
We'll talk more on the event. But Baida, do you have any other language that about Baida? Or you could.
No, yeah, it's okay because
It's
you
okay
already
because you
said
already
it in
said
Balanta.
in Balanta. Ah, okay, all right, then that's fine. Yeah, I think basically that is so important, and I think us coming together, it doesn't have any kind of a tribal line, or it's because of we want to disengage ourselves from other tribe. I mean, if you come from a tribe, you need to know it. You need to preserve it because you were born in it, so you need to know it. You cannot let it fade. Coming together doesn't mean that you cannot cope or you cannot network with other tribes. So we need to tell you about this. That's why we bring in different cultures, and then we have to, and later on we'll delve into that. But let me go back before I start with you this time. Yes, you did touch about the cultural exhibition that talk about the football tournament. That, I mean, youths are engaged in some kind of sports, which is very well. We have this program coming, the cultural exhibition of the Balanta youth, BIDA. Uh, Give us I mean, the in-depth of about this culture. I did mention it that it's coming out on the 13th June 2026 at presentation of Mary Nursing School at Brikama Jamisa, where we all know most of the people coming from Brikama. Give us in-depth.
Yeah, with regards to the cultural exhibition, we have a lot of programs that we want to offer to Gambians and non-Gambians also. So the date is on the 13th of June. It will be at presentation of Mary Nursery School in Brikam. And some of the activities that we will be having, it will be like poetic.
It's a day-long program,
Yeah,
right?
it's a day-long program.
Okay.
So we have like poet, which will be a fuse of English and Balanta, and also strictly also on Balanta. And we will also have some cultural performance like dancing. There is this dancing in Balanta that we call Kusonde. I know you don't know about it.
No, I don't know, but Mayo know.
Yeah, if you come, you will get to know what is Kusonde all about and and what it entails. So we also have like how do Balantas celebrate um, how to call it? There is this uh, how do they say it, sir? Uh,
The carnival
no,
cultural form?
no, is a culture that we demonstrate by using a stick. It's a stick
Okay.
performance called balak in Balanta.
Okay.
Okay. We also have Kusunde, that I said before.
Exactly.
We also have like circumcisional ceremony in Balanta that we call for.
Okay.
Okay, and some other activities that we're going to have. But then I know.
What about the attire, the Balanta
Yeah,
attire?
the attire is fixed.
That's a fixed one.
Yeah, that one is fixed, and whoever is coming, we presume that you are coming to come along with your Balanta attire to come and grace the occasion with us, because we are saying this is going to be a cultural exhibition. So we need to show out those attires for people to understand that, okay, these artifacts or these attires belongs to a particular ethnic group.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I thought you could have brought that, Mayo could have brought that unless we get against. But anyway, we might be here before the day. I'll try to see what I can do because this is the first introduction of it. But yes, another language, we really need to know. Any other language?
Let me say it in Mandinga.
Okay.
Mbadi on komba fo ka nyami wala nganying Balanta cultural exhibition o nying be mobe invite la mobo singo se futandi noje mbafule nanang ini ya kafunyo kan na ado idimande abe kala on the 13th of June nati birkama sate kono dafudami presentation of Mary Nursery School ku dantang be mil tandila nyong Gambiano la wala fongol la Balanta ado ika fami ko sunde dongoleng ngalo momo nara de rek ibe kontan nang andum ibe fengol min jela je no abi nya falal nga do fanan sore ka fami balak womu doko tosano walti dal
doko la muta
doko nying amu spiritual competition walti comme you took an oath you understand comme ka kuma kalingol ta ini moño tema ka tandi ko non tele non tele no albe ben ben ngodo ka tandi nyola dumala moño no so aning ni nata fenkola dongola karola poetic fanan wala wo fana betar la jele na pendol fanan so mem fanan tandi la mim ko ni nata fenkola to ne fan cosano la min be dending dum fengol la karola because balandol fana ni la ado longino ani la dum fengol ka min tandi so wo fana ni nyaawo je fana ye abe nya fala because ngala ne no jamal bije no nying fatara dondi ko ngala no ka jol nyaabol baake so albo wol fana jela wol fana be kala kulti mi yalon ko no be tandila because wolumo mu tandilu ngolti kana ado tandi andi nga dum fengol fana ngino wol fana
Aparaka Bake VP and Sita Mayo, the same thing. We need to know that day as the president, the cultural exhibition that day.
Thank you once again. Like my VP, that is going to be something history on that day. People are going to see the rich Balanta culture that we have, that we are here also to preserve for the next generation to come. It's the first time it's happening. We are bringing it as youths. People with our culture, as I said, we are lost. Our culture is our identity, who we are. So we want to give rest of the people what truly is Balanta's culture. On that day, you will see people with different culture, different dancing group, see different traditional food we display on that day. So we have a lot more in terms of dancing and our own music that is Balanta, because the music, like general, but we have music that belongs to especially Balanta, who dance will be on that day. And it comes to the outfit, the attires, we have different that we use, and also what we use on our body, like the plain body, what we use, artificial thing we use to put the art up to ourselves. We have a lot on that day to give to the people to know these people really, they have culture. Their culture is lost. We are not lucky to see, but this present generation will see something that they can remember and be narrating as time goes on.
Balanta,
wobuka culture ba ko turo ba mbendi wi bama meno Balanta tudu kane Gambia no. So hal bilo wila madani ya kani wil numa brasa bochu ya na baf toki lenaji ka vledi fo odre yon halo la sana oti yon halo la sana de wudi sama soka balanta ka urasi wudi ka haji 100% alors ordna re sanda wudi ka haji so wudi renti bina nyina bala ka madana funga wakmbo bama min rasa bo tota cum so benati bu nyirina halala lembintin ya nyankati bina nyirina ko vontadi ko suma no bu suman dina bu biga ya wobu ka bodin ka rasa bi yante na ndu wona ka sulwa so bu kana ka ko suma ndang bu nyirina utang mundu tudu bodin ka rasa wobu na teng wobu na ka kol turaba wona tumbu tokti ba ka rasa hal na yante ba so bama min ka hal hodi.
Thank you very much. Their signal meaner we also have to another set coming up. But before we take leave of you, VP, what is your final or most important message? But don't forget about the day and the time for also the other language you want to take leave of.
Okay, thank you. I just want to remind all our viewers out there. Date is on 13th June. 2026. The place to be is presentation of Miri Amisa. Okay. Just to say, you are all welcome. And mafala mbadi ngole no momo ben la moy kan nyinte monna katanda la ko no albadi maleng mujak walbe kumandi kan nganyim bembala because balantol mama dawoda ngalon ko kafulla ka buleno ka so alla nga kafunyo kan ngabadi yatande nyo fasa bari COC man fesia dot so alla kafunyo kan nganying cultural day nying kilimandi.
Baraka, Mr. Mayo, before you guys take leave of us, as the president, the most important message, Balanta.
Okay, I'll use two languages. Let me start with one. Suma mbokk yi ñun ñoo oote Balanta Gambia am ngeen doomi Balanta ga yaa ngi si biir réew mi ñu ngi laa oo dee boobu sa bis la samedi la 13 June nga war a ñëw te nga fonka loo doon ak loo nekka kenn waruta natale ne lii Balanta yi la yii da nga war a bokka yow Balanta nga so da nga war a ñëw nga bokka ñun yépp ñoo moom bis bi nekkul bi si ñeneen bis bi pour Balanta yépp yu nekk si dëkk bi waaw ñun ñoo moom li suñu xew la wone suñu aada ak suñu cosaan si réew mi suñu xale ëllëg ak si biir ñu mun a xam lii mooy suñu cosaan ak suñu aada si loolu la gaay di màggee bu ñu bàyyi suñu aada ak cosaan bi dem mu bàyyi ñu nii ok mbe min fola wala mbaadi balantol min bebe Gambia jam balantol siada Gambia jam baake be ñi kibaru de balantol min bebe Gambia jam mo kanana fo mamoy na media platform be use mfele fana be TV do moli na ite mum balantolti kana mo bata fo e ñimu la ado ni la ciosanolti ite be dawoda e nyanta kanale atandi ñi fana yele lungo kitimande ni molbe siring idol fana ka wuli kata la ado la fo e bi na ada ko le be kering e fana yena fal ngata le na ado ni ciosano jube ngana nga kitmandi momo ye ya sotole ñin nom tol yaati keta nyaawo nya ite bolano ila balanta yala ri wulu tay mum balantolti fo menta no so pour nga wakala mu taw nyam and ñi balanta bengo open to make sure that bidim bitaka fo bi mon problem sort association no bitaka fine muslim or christian or bele denta min kumata danko eke balantoti to loda mala kumata ko nyin kono balanta nyin na nyin balanta daile dolbe be ba kono so na president folo nyin aw fana bijele wol bunya be bijele so be nyin kibaro di la fana anin na mol minu yala they are stakeholders in this Mansakunda Gambia Ministry of Tourism bunya bijele nga nyin kibaro fana futandi male Gambia Tourism Board min yala na nyin culture cool ada cool banko kanjang kibaro futate male wol be kibaro futa National Arts and Culture wol fana bunya bijele be bunya ro futan futandi la mansabala president ala family the first lady Biden wa futan Ministry of Youth and Sport min yala dol fonni kel baba be ba tele koto bunya ro fana futandi tolma opposition party min bebe banko kan bunya ro fana futandi ma momo be jang nga buñaro futam bele denta bankola bele tam to puri fana yena ye balantol la ado ni ciosano je to fana ka mamang ñinom na ado ni ciosano be mamang ka woldo fana yena ya je ñinu fana ye ñine soto be min tan la molla fana ibaje la tamani sinin fembe kedi banko do mi ala ado ni ciosan ko balantol fana be invite le fana be mamana je be take part la e ka participate banko la ko do So, Baraka.
Baraka Bake Mayo, yeah, not London forever. I like the chat today.
Arsenal, the
I
champions.
could have worn that chat, you know. Thank you so much for coming. And the VP, like I said, it's exclusive on Atlantic TV. And of course, this is no other than the BIDA, that is Balanta Youth Development Association. And of course, that are right here with me to talking about their cultural festival, or let's say cultural exhibition, that is coming up on the 13th June 2026 at a place called Presentation of Merinos. Well, Jack, the vice president, and of course John Mayo were on the first set, and here on our second set, of course, I have another two gentlemen to go with me to close the to the end of the program today. But it's all about Balanta Youth Development Association BIDA cultural exhibition coming up on the 13th June at Presentation. Yes, gentlemen, first on my right, welcome to exclusive interview. What's your name, man? Any other language you want?
That's fine. Thank you so much for having us. It's a great pleasure to be. My name is Jibril Wali. I am a third year student at Gambia. This is something that I'm familiar with and I'm very proud
Thank
to
you.
be part of it.
Okay, and yes, Mbigu Balanta. You're welcome.
Good afternoon to everyone. Nimatu Nelson Manneh, Nyandi Jalamba, Brigama Nyambandele. Currently, I'm fourth year university student in biology and environmental.
Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. As always, already you've done the introduction, and I think, yeah, but let's just get into the program from your own perspective. Tell us about BIDA. Let's start with you. How does it come? Why it comes?
Okay, good. That is a very
But
good
it's a flexible language.
question.
If you want to speak,
Yeah, I would switch. I would switch to Mandinga later.
Oh, okay, go ahead with it.
Okay. First of all, we have to understand that the Balanta culture is a minority culture in the Gambia. First, we need to understand where do we come from. Who are these Balanta people, and what do they represent? We believe that we come from Guinea-Bissau, where we occupied 1/3 of the population, and then we started coming to the Gambia in the late 19th century. During this time, we come because we believe that things were not going well in where we come. We had to settle. So, regarding the BIDA, it's an association that was formed to promote the Balanta youths in the. We believe that there are some things that needs to assist. There are some things that needs to be assessed. So during this time, we believe that this association is what is going to guide us. It is what is going to fulfill our dreams as young. That is how BIDA come up. It's an umbrella or embryo that hold up Balanta youth, empower them, give them voices that
and preserve your culture.
Exactly.
In Mandinga.
Okay, in Dolmu Balanta Youth Association representative, ndem PRO, ndele visibility to that.
Oh,
ndele mouthpiece. So mola taro jang be kumara sembe da munna wala mola programme mun kana 13 June. Okay, 13 June bakala mun to presentation school. Ni manke comme ni ko Balanta Association or programme manke Balanta ya. Ni la fakalong Balantulla culture be nyaadi le. Ika kerker munalla, ika sembe munalla, munila domor nyaati. Anything that is related to Balanta, hani la dum fengol. Ni mani ni nana nyino.
Wala ado ni chosano.
Ado ni chosano ni nada. Ibalo nan tol. Konga ado akumayadal ana school yadal fana. Ninu mbakiri mandi ala.
Mbakiri mandi. Mbakiri mandi le sita mbari mo fana. Yeah, you can also tell us about BIDA. How does it come about and the nitty-gritty behind it?
Okay, I'll start with English, then from there,
okay,
in Balanta.
No problem.
Basically, BIDA starts a long time ago in early, let's say, 2017 towards 18. The president, or by the name Manneh, came up with this initiation that he realized that young Balantas are always energetic, having the zeal to work, but at the end their career doesn't last long. When it comes to academic, when it comes to skill, when it comes to any job in life, probably because they don't have the support. And he said, why don't we come together, see how best we can support these youths
that are in for a career or that are in for their educational life. Because at times you realize that they'll go up to tertiary institution, they will get stuck, no support, nothing, they will become dropouts, or they venture into this heavy labor or machinery work. Then he said, why not we come together, help one another to see that we help the younger ones to grow. Then that's where we started, like Mayo said in the initial interview, we started with career development, where we call students, call individuals, different aspect of work, being it a carpenter, being it a tailor, being it let's say a chef. We call different type of life, different type of work in life. We assemble them in St. Peter's, talk to the younger ones, give them a career path. Where do I think I am best at? That is where we started to see that the mindset about Balanta is changed, the narrative is changed, because we are still struggling. So that is where we started. And now today, we are trying to see how best we are going to venture into career development. How do we develop their career? After sensitizing them, after giving them the platform to choose where they want to fall into. Now our next target, since we have done this career sensitization for 3 good years, we have been doing it. Now this coming August or July, we want to venture into career development, where we call different expertise from different walks of life, be it carpentry, be it welding, be it poultry, be it piggery, be it in education, anywhere you want to venture into. We want to assemble at least from each region in the Gambia, five individuals to come and participate, where we will train them. Then probably after that training, after developing their career, they can go now and start something for their own livelihood. This is the base in which all this data is built about, to see how can we empower our youths to become what law-abiding citizens, to become citizens that will benefit the nation, not citizens that are going to destroy the nation, but contribute to the nation development. That is why basically this association was built.
Awesome, fantastic. In Balanta?
Nang sana juntinga bayda wo bendide. Bayda bendide bendo wen Balanta Youth for Development Association. Juntinga bendide. O bendide pa wedna bizoñ ulnya yalla digin zit ulnya teng faye. O gumbiga gimbina ka nyobe wala gimbira sa nyobe almagam fot iskola ma angebin tempes mbuna chief ya wonnang ya mpes ngebingi mbes ngegi almamat is wala adok atak ndrak wala sak kizif keki wirulnya marana numa pa avida mundu na wul min man dinga we bet na bet ma ba nyobna ba bendi na ba wongna na chief bagana marato angit man dinga ba gumza de karya de ba gumza karya de asempiras mina kabanya wen ngunan bizonya ngunan bama platform ulnya tural ga mara sembilna amara wula ya kasif ko maragi wo maraya wo nget maraya mon dinga bagum sari bayda wo tural ulnya wo naga pam bayis na fu leydande vle fo gina wo pin wilo wil bagena nya banang changa vle ulnya bagen lam bizoñ kipsif binang mi pa bluth be maragi alulnya agen wed kongin ekin boti oro ekin nyata VM ekin nyat oto naf ndera pa bina ga mara gibi nyamulnya bigin wede numa ndera ngit pa tu wiru gune nya bigin nya bina ga bebe wulgi VM bebe wulgi ngodot ma wil ba wulli ba wulli ya bina ga gibi nyamulnya mara gisif uman dinga ba bindide bagiya vote baya baleng na wetandina baleng na gi ngundandina chip ba ngundandina glo pa marna wulaya bagena binyang ndera fo lako wil marna ya pa wetnam ndera fo to ngit umaki pamenya mataktan dena bangundan dena glo pawetan dena pabezoan kitin ngatar sit bluth begem marajat na ke lidem pama pawet na ndarafo utwangi.
Thank you very much, and of course you watching Atlantic TV with the host Big Sam and the Balanta Youth Development Association by the on their cultural exhibition coming up 13 June at presentation. Yes, let's come back to you now. Give us everything that we need to know about this cultural exhibition coming up on the 13th June, the most important message.
Okay, it's a pleasure that I would start inviting you. The invitation
we are already invited, we already bring you here.
You are the first person I'm going to interview.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm going to talk to you as a first person.
Thank you.
Because I am facing you and telling you if you come, what are you going to expect?
Exactly,
So
that's what I mean.
anyone who is listening, anyone out there, Maybe you were thinking that what are the Balantas offering on that day? Well, that is why we choose on the 13th of June, and then we make it 1 p.m. so that it will be a day-long program where we can accommodate everyone. The program is very diversified because we've consulted different Balantas in the Gambia, from here to Jarasoma. Everybody is included. Going to Combo South, Combo East, everyone is included, so that we will use this as a unifying every Balanta in the Gambia. On that day, we are going to showcase different forms of Balanta culture, because under the theme of our program is celebrating the richness of Balanta culture. How rich is our culture? We have our food, we have our dress codes, we have our dances, we have our cultural initiative. All these things that are connected to Balanta are going to be showcased on that day. And then the most important thing is that we have students, intellects that are going to be part of this program. It is not only about our culture, but it is about us preserving it, participating in it. I can be a Balanta, but as much as I don't understand the culture, I think the Balanta it's lacking. Because in the Gambia here, that has been our norm. We've seen people in the Gambia. I have been born a Balanta. I have never known some of these things. And if you are a victim,
even the language.
Exactly, because the language is a core in culture. Some of them cannot even speak Balanta clearly. So this is a crying out loud. If you know you are a victim, you can join it out, so that we are going to celebrate this day, because we are expecting a lot of people. We are expecting the richness of Balanta culture, from food, from cloth, from Kusunde, as our fellow mentioned, that is our initiatives. All of these things are going to be showcased on that day, and they are going to be showcased in a special occasion.
Yes.
To kafani mande ka fana mbam fakan wala nyinti ko mola soni na tare nyanta kana itam balanto lo emanka balanto ngal be invite le anum fana ni nara na ibo muna jela munon mamandro mi alan ko balantol be semme yala wolu moni si ala de because ngoli ya jela ko balantol fana ila domorol sotole yela dum feŋol sotole yela diamunya fon sotole so nyim feŋol be mol be kin male nyun lo because na kumandro la so mumba fala wala nyinti ko mumba mol la meka. This is an opportunity for you to come and see yana jibe balantol munam balanta, because mole an ko ka fu mole balanto ko mo balan lalati to bodo wol ka fu nya do su resist. That is ko buka so ko buka so wala be ka fu mole balanto so ni la fa ka lo munana mol buka so ni lo mi la lo man ti furiana
Iko buka so balantol nanti jade balanta existence.
Yeah.
Yes. You also give us in Balanta and any that anything we need to know about the day itself, exhibition, cultural exhibition.
Thank you so very much. I would just like to give it a brief of it in English, then I will shift to Balanta.
No problem.
That day is not just a day to come and feed your eyes, but it's a day to come and learn as well. Because we want to make the public or the general Gambian society or the whole Africa to understand that our culture is one of the culture that preserves everything. Our culture shapes, let's say, your attitude. It shapes your way of life. Starting from the, let's say, wedding ceremony, we call it locally now, we call it wedding ceremony. Starting from marriage ceremonies. How is it done and why is it done that way? The reason behind it. Because each of this culture that we perform has a reason behind it. If you come to the initiation ceremony, it's one of a ceremony that I myself think should be revived back in every aspect, because it shapes you as a man to all aspects of life. The reason why it's done that way and why some of this performance is done, I can tell you for free. If you are someone that is an alcoholic or you smoke, once you are gone, you take part in this initiation ceremony, there is no way you'll become a drunkard or someone that smoke again. It is cut off from you. That is telling you our culture is one of the richest culture that will shape our lives. It tells us who we are and how to live. But once we die from our culture, we tend to pick other cultures that are now giving us different aspects of life. Again, when it comes to, let's say, bossy, we call it, like for instance, a girl got pregnant before, let's say, marriage.
Okay.
Our culture is seen that has sinful in an aspect that you need to be cleansed from that sin. This is telling you our culture is not away from God. Our culture is just caving us to make sure we obey the dictates of God. And our culture believes that once you have not cleansed that sin, you are not still clean. Another man can't marry you unless and until you have cleansed yourself from that sin. So this is telling you the Balanta culture is so rich that once you conform yourself into that culture, it will be very much hard for you to dive away from the presence of God. So let us not just come to watch, we will learn. Each of these performances will go along with the reasons why it is being performed, or the reason why it is being acted upon. So come and learn as well.
Exactly.
Again, I will invite every other individual, whether you are married to a Balanta man, or you are eyeing let's say a Balanta girl that you want to marry to, or you are already married in any way, in any form, because we are open. I would like to tell you, it's a tribe, or it's a culture that's open.
Very accommodative.
Very accommodative.
Yeah.
We have no thing like hindering or stopping someone from coming. We have no such thing. We are very open. So everyone is open to come.
To our Balantas.
Okay, to my Balantas, we're going to flavor keni bagajeni numawo a presentation. Cool flavor niya banang tong na munrum pesia binaka anubayande. Woma bamadia ki windinga bamatiwa waya. Nzan willing for windinga na matiak for te udomak for wiki mat na la majma wiki umati yan gajma. Boise bisanwe balak bisanwe kisundri bisanwe windinga binaka matiak kisundi windinga binaka matiak for windinga binaka matiak balak. So will women banang pa binaka kidiyan pangundan dina sindiru pamarana tong na mundum pesya wag wo umabadeng anu bayande te wo umabatong sin pamarato angit. So vlevo baduk na bo ekivle binaka bidira marasana ogu sur boloyo udeng aninu unaga uleng de mindina udeng alandu naga uleng de mindina udeng angzarno ya nan lokot na ninu naga teweku naga uleng de mindina. So vlevo tural lagi ni banang napa umenjide oben biga kidno ngan wadat bin si masindirno ya wag naga madia te wo capsin. So tural vlevo ke vlendin.
Well, thank you very much, Designate Minad. We don't have much time left, and before we go, finally, your most important message to the audience.
Thank you for having us once more. Finally, I would like to call on you, stakeholders, Balantas. If you are even connected to Balantas in any way, you are invited on this day, because this is the first of its kind in the Gambia, organized by the Balantas. So it's a general call and a universal call for everyone, being a Balanta or not, to attend this day, because we promise we are going to perform to satisfaction. We are going to teach you, educate you, and give you what you need to know about this Balanta culture. It's on the 13th of June at Presentation Nursery School, 1 p.m.
So mbari maningol bena
mba fala maneka kompanala ko momu yalam ko imu balantolti wale balantolom wale imu isinyo balantolom anything femo yalam ko mu yeni balantol katande nyola ni mani ni nana kana moy mol da ko na de famo ina yaaji because ngal ko ni na day sita yaaji be iba imanda karana dam made bari ini londo
sa ko mbaden kitin ko lu kale. Yes. Big man, finally, most important message. We are done now.
Thank you. What I want to say is everyone is welcome on board. This day is ours. As Gambians, as Africans, this day is ours. This is our African culture, let me say. It's our African culture, and it's also our Gambian culture, or West African or Senegambian culture. So what I will say is everyone in the Gambia is invited, be it young, old, as long as you have the strength to reach that place. Everyone is welcome on board to come and learn, and also feed your eyes, entertain yourself, and also make friends. Be it a neighbor, be it a wife, be it a brother. I believe this day is for the Gambia, for short. This day is for the Gambia because we have Balantas living in the Gambia. We have Balantas working in different areas when it comes to the Gambia. So this day is for the Gambia to come and learn and see and preserve the cultural heritage of the Balanta in the Gambia. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So what's the name again?
My name is Nelson Manneh.
Nelson, you are the
treasurer.
I'm
the treasurer of the
Nelson is the one holding our money.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to. Nelson, we are looking you from a distance, huh? Okay, and yes.
Jibril.
Jibril.
I'm the PR.
Piaro, Jibril Piaro. Well, thank you very much, Jibril Piaro of the Balanta Youth Development Association Bida, and of course Nelson, the man that is keeping our money. So we make sure that it's safe. And of course, to the Vice President, thank you very much, Jack, and of course my good friend John Mayo, for being here. Well, the Balanta Youth Development Association Cultural Exhibition, it's coming up on the 13th June on Saturday 2026 at the Breakhammer Jamisa Presentation Nursery School, starting from 1-2 onwards, a whole day event. So you are all invited. We might bring them, and we'll see how we can get them before the day, so that we can give you some of the updates as to the program. Well, thank you very much from me, Big Sam, the host of this program called Exclusive Interview. Big thanks to my favorite cameraman, Edward Noah Baji, and of course the head of the TV, Mata Job, aka Liger. On that note, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with more interesting one. Bye.